Well, top of the day to you. Today I'm going to be making a fire cider. We're going to be putting a whole lot of nutrients and vegetables and fruits in that. And I'll be showing you as I put them in, as I put it together. We'll discuss it. And also I'm going to be making some sauerkraut. That's what the cabbage is up there for. And then I got the dilling cucumbers and the dill itself. And so I'm going to make fermented dill pickles. And yeah, so here's everything here. Why don't I bring you up on a close-up? So here we got red onions, oranges, limes, organic, and anything that I can get organic, I will. We got wild blueberries, mint, cranberries, thyme. Here we got cabbage. That'll be for the sauerkraut. We have a bunch of dill here, mini cukes, and I got this cucumber here, this English cucumber. And the reason why is I'll dice this up just to create more into a jar. If I can't get all of it into one jar, well then I'll separate it up into two jars, and then I'll fill the void between cucumber and onions and dill for the rest of it, just to make sure I have a full jar. Here's the show. I got some lemons, I got cinnamon bark, cinnamon sticks, black pepper. I'll explain what we're going to be doing with that. We got carrots, turmeric, jalapeno peppers. We have Fresno hot peppers. We got garlic over there. We have beautiful ginger root, beautiful organic apples, and pineapple. And yes, in the background over there, there's one big, huge, giant chugga. Massive. And I've been drinking a lot of chugga tea from that thing. It was a whole lot bigger on that. That one broken part up there probably went up to as high as the cabbage, on the top of the cabbage. I think it was a big, huge, massive piece. So I've also got horseradish as well too. I didn't obviously put it in the shot, but yeah. So this is where we're at. I'm gonna get cutting. All right, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna add some blueberries here. So I got 2 cups in each one, so each one of my gallons are gonna receive 1 cup each. Gonna kind of go, we're gonna start off with this beautiful blueberry, it's just packed with antioxidants. It's come on, this is gonna take forever if I do it this way. All right, so there's approximately a cup. You know what? I don't know if that'll fit on there. I don't think so. My luck, it don't. It does. Woo! All right. There's 1 cup. This guy here. Oh my God. There is nothing better than wild Canadian blueberries. Flat out. There's nothing like that. It's just so good. And just that juice. Like, look at that juice. Like, that's just, oh my God. Now that I lick my fingers, I gotta go wash my hands. All right. So I'm just gonna kind of give this a little rattle, shake, rattle, and roll, just to get them distributed at the bottom. And next thing you know now is we're time to add cranberries. These ones here aren't as horrible to do. There's 1 cup. There's another cup. Oh, we got a cranberry escape. And cranberries, the health benefits that the cranberries have as well too is very rich in vitamin C, like blueberries, like polyphenols and everything else, but like the vitamin C that has in there, and it has urinary tract infection protection, and supposedly what it does is it coats the urinary tract so no infection can actually develop on the lining of the urinary tract. I just read that somewhere. You know, one day I figured it'll be useful knowing that. Right now, not so much. Now, I believe we're going to add some thyme. It's time to add the thyme. So I could do this as a science and actually weigh this, but I ain't doing it. There's my thyme. Get it in there. And this fire cider is gonna be amazing. Oh, just the bouquet of the thyme. Oh, my goodness. It's unbelievable. All right, time to roll up the hands. The cuffs here. All right, there's one. So thyme, it offers antibacterial, antiviral, and antioxidant properties. Respiratory health, it acts as actually an expectorant. Helps loosen the mucus and that. So hence adding it to a fire cider when during cold and flu season, or you just want to just want to support your immune system by taking like a teaspoon of it a day, or you're actually battling a cold or a flu or anything like that, and maybe take an ounce a day, and one in the night and one in the morning, and it'll give your immune system quite the boost, because this is going to be packed with nutrients and antioxidants and anti-inflammatories and antibacterials and antivirals, and just so many good gut health ingredients, everything. So it's just also the thyme actually is a cardiovascular it's immune and cardiovascular support. Like, it's rich in vitamin C and A. So now, like, imagine all of a sudden we got all this vitamin C, and as we keep adding all these different ingredients into this fire cider, you're going to notice that a lot of it has vitamin C, and that's just a bang, just to the body. Say, hello, hey, thank you very much. I needed that. Let's go and fight the hell right out of this cold or flu that you have right now. And that's exactly what's going to happen. So next, I think I might maybe put some, let's put some onions in there. Why onions? I don't know. Why not? Like, I mean, why onions at this point? I'm just going to put layers in there. And I think that that's going to be the, just make it look good. Good Lord. Of course, I got to pick the stickiest paper. On an onion. We'll just take that right off. There we go. Onions offer benefits due to their rich antioxidant content, particularly the anthocyanins and quercetin. So, which may help fight inflammation, protect heart health, and potentially reduce the risk of certain cancers. They also contain vitamins, minerals, and sulfur components that support the immune function, bone health, and have antibacterial properties. So again, this is what we're adding to this fire cider. And so, like, you know, it's just, you gotta keep on keeping on, you know. If we don't help our body, nothing's gonna. We're responsible for our own vessel. Come on. Come on, come on. I'm killing myself here. I promised myself I was gonna try to keep this tidy. Time for time. Oh, another time for time. This is my butchering knife. This thing is sharper than Tesla, but that's why I actually chose it. Realize I didn't say how much time that I put in there, and pretty much I would say it's about 1.5 inches, maybe a solid inch and a quarter height, and I kind of bunched it down, you know, but it's a little fluffy, but I just figured that's the best way to go. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to throw all these onions into a measuring cup. Once I figure out exactly how many onions I have in there, and there's no science, you know, you just want to pack with all these nutrients and, you know, all these, you know, immune beneficial packed superfoods into this whole fire cider. So it's like, oh my God, I don't have 2 cups of, you know, of onions. Well, look at that. So three of my red onions was 4 cups. So let's add 2 cups in there. Again, put that in there. There we go. And we're going to keep on layering and layering. Keep on keeping on. So now we got the onions. Why don't we put some, how about some oranges? Oranges, lemons, and limes. So oranges. Oranges provide benefits such as boosting immunity and improving heart, skin, and eye health. So that eye health, there's 2 good eye healths in here right now, and that's between our our carrots and our oranges, which is a good thing. Oh my God, they smell so good. Oh my God. It really smells good. It really does. Like, wow. So anyways, so it improves heart health, boosts immunity, supports iron absorption. So the vitamin C in oranges helps your body to absorb iron from other foods, which can prevent anemia. All the way around. 2 oranges per jar. And I'll just drop those oranges right down in the center of it. Why am I doing that? I don't know. Really doesn't matter, I guess. But that being said, oranges is good. Give myself a little bit of a nick there, so. All these limes smell amazing. All right. Get the next one in. Put it on the ring for presentation. Oh my God, for the love of God, I don't know why I do this to myself. Because I wanted to make it look pretty. Try to throw a couple on the edge, but I'm not feeling more. Here. I'm liking it. Let's do the limes. All these limes smell amazing. Oh, it smells like a lime. Like the oranges smell like an orange. The lime smells like a lime. You know, people say that limes and lemons are the same. Not a chance. You put the lime in the coconut. Let's see what we got for limes. Now, for some lemon. If I could put the smell cam in there for y'all to smell this. Oh, it just smells so phenomenal. And the jalapeños. This jalapeno here is the cliche perfect jalapeno. Isn't that amazing? Look at that. This looks like a perfect jalapeno. Jalapeno. I'm just going to cut the stems off these Fresnos. And you know, another thing, and I'll probably end up making some over the winter time, is some hot sauce. So we'll make some Tabasco and Frank's hot sauce, and this Fresno pepper works really good for that. Jalapeno as well too does a really nice hot sauce. But this big knife here right now is kind of annoying me. In a bit. I think that what we'll do is we'll put the actual ginger in, and then all the spices, and hopefully I'll have enough room in there for the pomegranates, which I should. I love the smell of jalapeno. I really, really do. And what I'll do is I'll measure up, grab all these stems, and what I'll do is I'll measure up the actual, how many of them I'm putting in there. I got the turmeric as well too to grab. I'll measure up how many cups, that I'm putting in there. Just so you guys want to, if you're going to try to copy what I'm doing, and then try to get it as precise, but it's not a science. Throw in what you got and put it away and let it ferment anywhere from 1 month to 3 months. And obviously the 1 month, it'll be, oh, look at that. So this jalapeno was actually starting to get red. It was actually starting to get red here. So if you look inside, you can actually see it's actually turning on the inside as well too. And when a jalapeno gets ripe like that, and a jalapeno will turn as red as a Fresno. It really will. And it is hot at that point, because it's almost like a tomato, You ripen a tomato and, it gets sweeter. Well, you ripen a jalapeno pepper from green and just put it in a bowl, throw it open in the window ledge above the sink, or, it's getting sun. Turn it over every couple days, and that thing will turn bright red, that jalapeno. Now, why am I putting these hot peppers in there? This is fire cider. This is going to wake up the immune system, get the blood pumping and circulating. Like, it's just so much benefits, by having it like that, right? So it's called fire cider for a reason. Well, this is the fire. Jalapeno, not so much. You know what I mean? It's spicy, but I wanted to kick it up just a bit more. Like, you take that drink in the morning and woo! Yeah! All right. Going to the office. Everybody's got the flu in the office, and everybody's sniffling and coughing and hacking and snorting, and You know, so you want to just protect yourself, raise your immune system so you can fight off, you know, whatever they got going on. So let's put these Fresnos in first. So pretty much 2 cups. So same thing with the jalapeno. I'm thinking I got 4 cups of these little suckers. And if you're sensitive to hot peppers and stuff, don't handle it with your hands. Put some gloves on or something like that. Or one time, my sister-in-law, we were cutting peppers up and everything else like that. I told her, be careful, they're hot. Oh, they're not that hot, come on. And she started rubbing it all over her lips. These ain't hot, this ain't hot. And 10 minutes later, her lips were swelled right out. That was pretty funny. That was years ago. So now, as you can see, as this is packing up in that there, we're gonna wanna put it down. I'm just gonna push it down with my hand to let us achieve. And look at that. Same thing. Put your hand in. There. Now we got more room for everything else that's gonna go into the fire cider. Oh, we got a red one. Which one? Make a comment right now. On your left or your right? My left, but you're right. You're right. You're always right. So you want to make sure that you wash off your everything. I already washed everything off. So now, time for the ginger. Really important part of this whole thing. So what I want to do is I want to get a bunch of strips of it really thin. And the reason why, it's just more surface area. It releases so much more of its nutrients and health benefits easier into the cider. All right, I got an idea. This is taking way longer than I wanted, so mull it next time. Let's use this sucker. Oh, the smell of ginger, my God. Oh. Wow. Like, unbelievably wow. It's a lot of ginger. It's a lot of cider. And it's just sliced it up beautifully, that thing. Perfect. That's a wise choice. You messing around here like this. We'll throw 2 cups. just the aroma. Oh, I can smell everything, all just, the bouquet is amazing with that. Like, it really is. It really, really is. And that's the worst thing about pomegranates, is this right here. And I know I've seen the videos. Oh, this is how you're supposed to peel a pomegranate. I don't know. I think they work on a pomegranate farm, and they know what pomegranates that'll do that. So I don't know. This is taking a long time though, so I'll probably be doing a quick bump forward for you. So the reason why I'm actually taking all the seeds out of this is because that white is very bitter. I don't want it to be bitter. Because this will end up, you know, potentially becoming like a bitter taste. So I just want all the best parts of it. And that is these beautiful little power packing antioxidant. Like pomegranate is good. It's really good for us. And that's why I chose to put it in my fire cider. I'm thinking that I may only put one of them in there. Wow. I'm gonna rethink how I'm doing this now. When I break these open, I ain't no pomegranate master for harvesting the seeds. Because it's kind of annoying, not gonna lie. I think that that pure palm, and it's all organic, just pomegranate juice, I think just adding that will be beneficial. You can get that right in the organic section. Pomegranate juice. And there's a hockey game on too soon. Yeah, you gotta put a move on it here. So, I got shy of a cup of seeds. So we'll go 1 handful, 1 handful, a little bit. I can feel in my hand how much surface area it's touching. There we go. Pomegranate added. Wow. All right, do some carrots. And these carrots, I cleaned up really nicely. One of you, one of you. Another solid 4 cups. I'm just going to keep putting it in until I get down to 2 cups. Remember, I can still punch this down. So don't be concerned. Pack it in there. Pack all that nutrients in there. Now, really important, turmeric. And now we got turmeric. Wow. Now this stuff will stain your fingers. It'll stain everything it comes in contact with. So I'm going to add some cinnamon bark here. And I'm going to have to reseal it after I cut it open. There's no Ziploc in it. That's all right. I got a sealer. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Is that ever amazing? Oh my God. Wow. A little bundle of mint. Oh, they smell amazing. Bundle of mint. A little more, a little more. Black peppercorns. So, you need this in there. And the reason why you need the pepper in there, because that actually makes the turmeric 2,000 times more absorbable. So adding this in, it has piperin. Not the hot peppers, which is capsaicin or capsaicin or capsaicin. Anyways, it's capsaicin. I'm just word failure right now. But anyways, this has piperin, and this piperin makes the turmeric soluble to the body. It absorbs it massively. Half a tablespoon, little cup here. One, two, that's 1 tablespoon. Tablespoon and a half. So 2 tablespoons. 1, 2, 3, 4 half tablespoons makes 2 tablespoons. We got the peppercorns, the mint, the turmeric, the cinnamon bark. We got the jalapeños. We got the pomegranates. We got the limes, the lemons, the oranges, the obviously the Fresno as well too, the ginger, and the onions, the cranberries, and the blueberries. So this is packed with nutrients. But one last thing that we can't forget, and it's very important, is our garlic. So you want to, with garlic, you want to kind of chop it up or smash it, because what the garlic does is you either cut it up or you smash it and then you leave it alone for a few minutes, and that's when it releases all its allicin. And the allicin isn't released until you actually do that. So I'm thinking I'm going to use my little chopper here. This thing is amazing. And just like that, the garlic is beautifully minced up. But I want to give it a couple minutes just to release all its allicin, because those allicin properties is really good. Major heart health, major immune function, major antiviral, major antibacterial. You know, for people who have problems, like women have problems with yeast infections and stuff like that, this kills candida, everything. Like garlic is really good. Superfood. So I have a good friend of mine, Irvin. He was out at the homestead there off grid with me. And anyways, he was there for about a week, I guess. But anyways, he wakes up every morning and he drank water and I think a toast, and he ate about 8 cloves of garlic every morning. Oh my God. The smell that emanated off of him was just unbearable. Unbearable. So, you know what though? He's a pretty healthy man. He really is. He's hiking all over the place. He's all over the world with the Boy Scouts and everything else like that, and training them and teaching them and doing first aid, and like, you know, the guy's just he's just amazing. Like soccer, and then all his kids are into hockey and soccer and basketball and everything else like that. And I'll tell you, he keeps up with it. He really does. You know, there's days that he's dragged out and everything else like that, but I think it has something to do with that. But I did hear that Anna had said that she don't like it when he does the garlic thing. So she told him not to do it all the time. Oh my God. I was in a camper with him. Trust me, she's not wrong. Now we got the garlic. The only thing left now is the horseradish. Where's those roots? Just pureeing up the horseradish. And I go roots, I go skin, bark, and all. We've hit our limit. We've hit our limit. Yes, we have. Now, to pour in the final ingredient, which is apple cider vinegar with the mother. You don't want to pasteurize or nothing. You want the actual one, and brag makes a good one. You want it with the mother. You want to shake up all the bottom sediment. That's the mother at the bottom. You want to shake that up, shake it up, and get all that mother in there, because that's going to start fermenting in there. Hope you guys are seeing what's happening there. I love those glass jars that come with these, because I'm actually going to be making some apple cider vinegar in the next day or so as well too. And yeah, and having these jars. You want to talk about being packed with nutrients. So this vinegar is going to leach its way, push its way into the actual, all the superfoods that are in here. And it's going to push out all their nutrients, all their vitamins, all their everything enriched about them. It's going to push it all out, and then it's going to replace all the actual the liquid, and it's going to be just power packed with nutrients, and it's going to have some heat. I'm just kind of pushing this down just to get some air bubbles out. Because you want it right over top of everything. You don't want to have no spare. Oh, look at the mother on that. My goodness, what a beautiful, beautiful. This is a good one. I got bottles of this. That plastic, well, I'll tell you, usually you just start twisting it off and plastic breaks off. Not so much. Look at all that beautiful mother. That is really smooth. Pretty much stopped bubbling. So yeah. Just want to make a nice seal with the need the high acid level that it is, because it's vinegar coming in contact with anything whatsoever. That's why I like to use the plastic caps for these. I'm just going to turn it, get everything to mix. Just want everything to mix. Now you're going to do this every day. I'm going to come out and give this a turn like this for the first 3-4 days. And then I'm going to do it again on the 7th day. And then I'm just going to leave it alone. Look how beautiful that is. The cranberries and the blueberries, and you can see the juice of everything leaching in there. And I got a mess to clean up. Not horrible, but you know, it's been a while since I've actually made something like this, and I forgot that I should have had all the peppercorns and everything at the very, very bottom, and then put what doesn't have so much floaters to the top, where it's going to come to the top of that, because I don't want anything to, you know, that's not going to be in contact with air, because once this starts actually fermenting, which is gonna, it'll burp through this. Same thing with making wine. You just want to make sure that you're in there. Pull off the dust cap. Maybe about half. There we go, about half. So what that does is it allows no air to get in, but it allows the CO2 that it creates when it's burping, it allows it out. But no air or oxygen can get in, but the CO2, carbon dioxide, can get out. And just like that,